Well, hello everyone. Good morning and welcome to Live at the Waterhole. It is wonderful to be with you here, and oh my goodness, we are starting with a huge crocodile at the Olifants River in the Lowveld of South Africa, and understand why he's come out onto the shore, because it is a little bit warmer than it was earlier. We had a bit of rain through the night. Oh, a little bit of movement there too, but it is great to have you all on board. Oh, all right, off you go. And remember that it is a live and interactive show, so please do chat to me, and you can say hello. You can let me know where you're watching from, maybe what drinks or snacks you have with you. I have a nachi with me today and some water, but yes, I do hope that you will enjoy your time with us, and just relax as we enjoy our time at the Waterhole together. Joanne, thank you so much. Happy Tuesday indeed, and it's great to know that you're watching. Clearly this crocodile wanted the best of both worlds, cooling off and warming up at the same time. Lovely to have such a clear view of the feet as well, front and back. Some serious claws on those back feet. Mr. Elemental, you are joining us from Albany in Western Australia. Welcome to you. It's lovely to have you with us. And yeah, I don't know. We never know what we're going to see on the show. But the next 2 hours are going to be wonderful. And we are going to enjoy whatever the bush has for us. Not only the bush, we actually have some different locations, but all in the wild, nature focused. And we get to chat and enjoy as we go along. Mercedes, yes, it's good to be back. I'll be doing 1 or 2 shows in between my live drives in the next 2 weeks. So this is one of them, and I'm always happy to help where I can. Dark Main Lover, thank you so much. It is great to be here, and I'm looking forward to the show. You can actually see, I was just looking at the bank, this croc clearly enjoys this spot. Quite a few impressions. You can just see movement where sort of the tail has dragged, the body, feet have been walking. Right, well, we're going to leave this croc to enjoy the sun, well, what there is of it, and let's head over to Victoria Falls. Oh wow, lovely. We've got a marabou stork as well as a whole group of white-faced whistling ducks that are here by the water. We have a baboon passing, maybe the whole troop. Yep, there comes a few more of them. Always love to see baboons around. They can be so entertaining. And this particular spot, this area that we're looking at, is such a beautiful one with Victoria Falls. Of course, this not being Victoria Falls itself, it's just in the area nearby. I've been fortunate enough to have visited the Victoria Falls, and I do think it's something that if you have the opportunity to visit and see, it is quite remarkable. But not only that, nearby and within the area, it's all wild, and you've got nature, wildlife, access to so many different areas and things like that. Botswana is just a stone's throw away as well. So Chobe National Park, and so just the whole area is lovely, and we often see quite a variety of animals that come past here. Most known, of course, is a lot of the vultures that come through. 1 p.m. is the vulture feeding time, where the lodge here provides a safe food source for those vultures. And so we often get quite a lot of them coming through and heading to this waterhole after that.
Oh, wow.
What does it take to handle the wild? Balance. Determination. Focus.
Yaku.
And gear that can take a beating so you don't have to.
And that's it for this morning's drive.
She's just got her Impala, everybody.
And we're going to be heading out and seeing what animals we can find.
How cool is this?
Well, I think I just heard a baboon calling there at the moment, so I think they are hanging around. But I think as these birds enjoy the water here, let's head over to Old Donyo. Wow, always a treat to come here. Beautiful, beautiful scene at Oldonyo with the lovely elephant bulls, zebra, eland, and a flock of guinea fowl that are also trying to get a little bit of water. Very overcast day here today. I do believe the Mara and East Africa and the general area has been getting quite a lot of rain, as expected. It looks like this elephant though has I don't know if it's a wound or a growth on its back left there, and just looks like a little bit of a bump. Oh, I don't know if it's a tumor, not sure. I don't know if anyone who does watch these cameras frequently or even just on the show knows this particular elephant, if it's been identified before. Chris, thank you. Thank you for your kind words. It's wonderful to have a show like this. As someone who used to watch a lot of Wild Earth before joining the show and being able to present and guide all of you, I know the value of it, and I know how much I loved it, just being able to connect with nature from wherever one is in the world. And yes, we do. We love the animals, we love the wild spaces, and what a privilege to be able to share them with you. All it takes is the flick of a head, but they'll be back, I'm sure. Jojo, yes, unfortunately, elephants can be caught in snares. Oftentimes, for them, it's not necessarily fatal. The snares, oh wow, I will be back to your question, Jojo. Here we have a lioness, everyone. We had one here a few weeks ago, actually. I chased some antelopes. How exciting is this? Very cool. It looks like that classic look where she's run after something, hasn't been successful. Oh, there's a gemsbok. Doesn't seem too bothered. Although it's definitely looking at her now. I think the distance between them is often greater than what we think it is too. This is very interesting. Oh, she's on the move, she's on the move. Gemsbok are running. She's got her eye on something. Oh, they got something. That's the second one. That's why they're out of breath, because they did chase something. The other lioness has caught it. Looks like a small antelope. Oh, she's run off there. But the other lioness is still there on the right. Wowee! That just happened. The way that lioness was standing and looking, it was like they were hunting. Or just had hunted. It's that classic look that they get after they've chased something. That was incredible. But too small to share, I'm afraid. No wonder the other one ran off. I don't think we're going to see them again, everyone. They're heading off there to the left. But wowee! Oh my goodness. The second lioness definitely took that. I'm assuming maybe a springbuck. It was even smaller than that though. It was like a baby one. So I'm not sure exactly. But it took it right now. Haven't even started feeding. Is still holding it by the neck there. Oh, there's the... and they're running again. I wonder if there's more lions coming. Or maybe they're just a little bit skittish still. There's the third one. There we go. I thought they were moving like there was another lion around. I feel so sorry for them, because that is a very small bit of food to go three ways. I think that's why that lioness moved off as well, because she was like, I don't necessarily want to share with you all. but we won't know. You'll find maybe they were actually trying to go for a gemsbok, but the opportunity for something smaller, maybe that was distracted while drinking, or I don't know, maybe they chased it and this one got flushed and it was just an easy prey for them to be able to take. Yeah, wild at heart. Absolutely, it was. I think it is a little one. Can't say exactly what, but definitely a baby of something. there we go. There we go. Wow, everyone. This is just awesome. They were definitely, I think they were hunting gemsbok. But one of the lionesses was able to just get a little something. This is fantastic. I know, melanistic marble from calm to chaos. Calm to chaos. We were at Oldonyo enjoying the scene, relaxing, and now we've got, how many lions is that now? 5? Wow, very dusty and windy. My goodness. I feel like she knows that there's not going to be anything left when she gets there, so she might as well just take her time to join her sisters or cousins, the rest of the pride. Amazing how she disappears in those grasses as well. There you can just see the movement. She's going to pop out shortly in the gap.
The Wild Earth Impact Foundation is a non-profit that uses the power of wildlife storytelling as a force for good. We create sustainable development projects that showcase conservation stories, empower people, and inspire environmental action. As a registered South African PBO, you can make a tax-deductible donation to the Wild Earth Impact Foundation. To find out more, visit our website.
Best sighting I've presented, I found myself with wild dogs. We chased the dogs around, chased them around. They ate an impala, we got the end of that. Then another impala went into Gowrie Dam down the road there, and the wild dogs went around. Eventually the impala came close to the bank. One wild dog went and grabbed it and then just pulled it out and just did what wild dogs do. It was an emotional experience, but it was very, very special.
Morning everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Wow, that was amazing everybody.
Are you ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Wild Earth Travel's newsletter is your passport to a magical journey. Explore exclusive travel options featuring special offers at stunning Wild Earth locations and all hosted by your favorite presenters. Don't miss out. Head over to our website and subscribe to the Wild Earth Travel newsletter today and stay in the know on all our unforgettable adventures. Wild Earth Travel, where Africa comes alive.
Well, it seems that all has calmed down here now. My goodness me. Whew, we all need to take a breath. Let's head over to a very relaxing elephant back at Old Donyo. Oh, and it looks like the guinea fowl are still there too. Oh, wow, everyone, that was so exciting. My goodness me. And aren't those lionesses just beautiful? They're in such good condition. So sleek and muscular, no bones sticking out or anything like that. Actually looking really, really healthy, in prime condition. But yes, I sense that there's going to be a lot of fighting going on over that little bit of food that one managed to get. If I was her, I would go try and climb a tree and get away from every rest of my family, eat it on my own. So, Jojo's, to come back to the question that I had to cut off there about snares. Yes, elephants are, and they do get caught in snares. It's actually most of the time their trunk that gets caught in something. The snares are not placed targeting elephants, but they are unfortunately also affected. Normally poaching snares are put for smaller game, for bush meat, but not, and of course sometimes for illegal trading and those types of things. But elephants, of course, using their trunks to sniff things, to investigate a lot of the time, then that trunk will get caught in a snare. And I've seen many elephants with injuries to their trunk. You can see it's from snaring. Sometimes it might be around their foot, especially with some of the smaller ones where the snare is small enough to get around that, rather than a larger elephant's foot size. Okay, this was lovely, but that elephant has left, so we are going to head over to Tau. Well, the sun is shining over here, and we've got a herd of impalas and a baboon. Well, as these blue wildebeest move across the open area here at Tau, we're going to head over to some baboons at Lentor. Well, this is always a treat to see. Some olive baboons here that are coming for a drink. They can be so entertaining. And what a beautiful scene with the reflections on the water. Some beautiful clouds and colors from the blue in the sky. there's a tiny one there underneath this female. Hello, baby. It's less than 2 months old. Oh, it's also trying to drink. How sweet is that? Oh my goodness, this little one is so cute. Such a great view we have of it here. It's just all arms and legs. Oh, mom's on the move. There's actually another young one on the other side. Not as young though, more independent. Oh, there's another little one there. Oh, that's very cute.
Oh, yes, there's a leopard. I've got a leopard here. My name is Cedric, and behind the camera with me we've got Muscles and Paul. Well, it is Feline Friday.
Every week, the wilderness delivers. And that's why we're here.
Drama, chaos, crimes, humour. All moments you'll never forget. We've counted them down, argued about them, and finally picked the very best. From rare sightings to classic bush showdowns, this is nature's weekly highlight reel. Sharp facts, bad jokes, and the wildest top 5 you'll see this side of the savannah. It's not just a show, it's a wild bush week.
Drink the water directly, as it were, then they will have to use their tongues to lap it up. James, you say you've heard of baboons raiding farms and eating chickens and goats. You thought that they were veggie or vegetarian. So no, baboons and monkeys are actually omnivorous. They eat both meat and veggie and fruit and seeds and all sorts of things as well. But there's even records of male baboons taking impala lambs. They will eat eggs as well from different animals, and yeah, they are very much omnivorous in that respect. And although I would say most of the time we see them eating fruits and seeds and pecking through even sometimes elephant dung for insects as well, they can eat sort of meat from other animals as well, although they don't actively hunt as often, but they can if the opportunity presents itself. Koala, me too. The reflections here are so stunning, especially now that actually the baboons are not as busy drinking and the water's gone quite still, and it's almost like a perfect mirror. We are going to head over to some Lechwe antelopes. Wow, how cool is this, everyone? Here we are on Cylinder Reserve, the basin in Botswana, and what a beautiful antelope to be able to share with you. It's the first time I'm putting them on for the Live at the Waterhole show. And it's one of the antelopes that we talk about when we talk about ones that are very comfortable with water. Waterbuck being the ones that we see most in South Africa, at Tau specifically. But you can see that they also are around the water, and the one is standing there in the muddy section feeding away. So very cool to be able to share this with you. Pink nose. So we've actually got an impala in the back there moving across with its head down in the grass, and then the lech was the one closest to us. I think there might be a young one on the right, but you can see that the horns are a different shape slightly, more similar to waterbuck actually, and then the coloration somewhat similar but more white underneath, and a little bit of a larger antelope too. Penelope, I agree. This is a fantastic new location. I've heard so much about Cylinder Reserve and some incredible pictures and sightings and things that happen here. So I'm very fortunate to be able to share this spot with you. Yeah, Ross, and I've never seen one in person in real life. Still on my list to tick off. Hopefully when I get to Botswana sooner rather than later, I'll be able to see one for myself. But it's really nice to have the impala in the background there, just for that comparison, to be able to see that difference. But also there's other differences as well. I think it becomes quite clear when you look at the horns, the size, the face shape, the coloration, as well as the habitat, what a lechwe is compared to an impala. Also, the social structure is different. Lechwes are now heading into their breeding season, so the males are going to be forming what we call leks, which is basically where the males all come to compete for who's going to be mating with females, but the females then approach and the males will mate with them there, and it's basically these battle arenas for the males to decide who's the dominant male. And so then the little ones will be born probably around the middle of next year, based on their gestation period. Oh, looks like a female. Business B, yes, I think that's a really good observation. A hybrid between a waterbuck and an impala. I mean, they're not, in terms a waterbuck did not mate with an impala to form a lechwe, but they do have the coloration of impala with the sort of look, horns, and body structure somewhat, as well as habitat, of course, of a waterbuck. Kevin, you want to know if we get lechwe in South Africa? Not that I'm aware of, no. I think Botswana is one of their prime habitats where they exist. And then in Zambia, I also know they're in the sort of Caprivi region of Namibia, the DRC, as well as South Sudan and Ethiopia, I've just read, which is the Nile lechwe subspecies. So not in South Africa. At least naturally occurring populations, I would say. You can see that nice side profile there of the head. I would say a much shorter snout than an impala. A bit of a thicker body as well. Not as slender.
My full name is Mpho Muthusi Tikani. I grew up in Soweto. My first animal that I filmed, Cedric Dodd. Okay, no, it's my first animal that I filmed, I think it was an impala. Best sighting ever, I would say it was actually this year, 2024. But it was this Cedric when we had Mulwati and TP on a warthog kill. I think we have to cut it.
Real? You say the best kind of roadblock? Absolutely. Look at this.
Hello, girls.
It's just checking to make sure the intruder has left. We're going to try again. It got a fright. That was too funny. Kaya, yes, it is a waste of energy, but it doesn't know that. It is reacting to, I suppose, a potential threat, but also there it was more freaked out a little bit by its own reflection. Ooh, let's head over to some pretty birdies at Tembo. Here we are with these beautiful Carmine bee eaters. You can just see that purple color, pink color coming through. So Tukutzwa, it does look reddish from this angle, but as they move it is more pink actually. A very rich pink, not a pale pink at all. And then there's also a sort of turquoisey blue that is on their heads. I would say the most accurate color description would be like a coral pink with a turquoise blue. So you can see that this is where they actually nest, in the banks of something like a water body that carves away at the sides, and then they dig out these holes, and they're flying in and out all the time, starting to line their nest, get ready, doing their thing. So 50, I agree, such vibrant colours, aren't they? And also with potentially chicks in these nests and cavities, the parents will be constantly bringing food now for them. Okay, lovely. We're going to head over to Oldonyo where some elephants have arrived. Lovely. How beautiful is this? And the sun coming out now too. This younger boy cozying up to the bigger one, but I don't think it's out of affection. It's out of wanting to also get some water from where the freshwater inlet is there on that side. So 50, me too. I would love to see one ton. For those of you who may not know, one ton is a very well-known elephant bull here that we see at Oldonyo, and he is a tusker. He's got such an impressive pair of tusks that are immediately noticeable. You know who they belong to. I wonder when the last time he was seen. I know I saw him probably about a month ago. He made an appearance on one of my last waterholes before I had a bit of a break. can see 2 white-browed scrub robins there, also coming to the water. And interesting, the younger one now been given a turn to have a little bit of a drink. Oh, there we go. The big boys. The 2 trunks are battling it out.
I'm Ralph, and I'm taking you to Sibuya Game Reserve, which is one of the only game reserves in Southern Africa accessed only by boat. We'll stay at the luxury forest camp overlooking the Kariga River with an abundance of bird life and animals grazing on the opposite bank. Luxury tented suites set in a riverine forest offers the perfect place for privacy and comfort. Join me on Sibuya and let's experience it together.
Oh, even a hyena coming into the action as well now. Oh my word! She's stalking the hyena now. Leopard, hyena, lion, all together in one shot. Oh. This is action-packed.
The bush, full of beauty, wonder, and absolute chaos. And now, all that madness has its own show. It's called a Wild Bush Week. The countdown of the most outrageous, heart-stopping, and sometimes downright ridiculous wildlife moments of the week. Lions throwing their weight around. Hyenas gate-crashing the buffet. Leopards doing, well, leopardy things. Each week, it's a fresh reel of safari gold, a mix of drama,
She's just got an impala, everybody.
danger, and a healthy dose of laughter. So, if you fancy a highlight show with bite, and I don't mean just the animals, tune in to a Wild Bush Week. You bring the tea, and we'll bring the tusks, tails, and teeth.
Well, it's also nice to see that the zebras decided to come as well. Always so pretty here at Oldonyo. interesting that this elephant bull on the right, the larger individual, has a ear that is actually sort of flopped forward. Looks like there's a tear or a cut at the back there. That means that it's sort of flopped over to the front rather than backwards like the other one on the other side. Looks like the cartilage is just bent forward like that. But it's interesting that it moves a little bit. It does open up slightly. It's not completely flat against the head. And that can be from genetics or an injury that maybe it sustained when it was young. You see there, it opens up that tip of the ear, or sort of the half of the ear flap, and then it folds forward. Looks like he's decided he wants to cool down a little bit, and the other one's taking advantage of the space. It looks like a mini-me, really. Amazing to think that that elephant still has to grow so much. I agree, Wildlife Lady. They are definitely looking very chilled out. Got the place to themselves at the moment. Jane, hello. Thank you for your question. Desert elephants are not regarded as a subspecies. Officially, the subspecies of African elephants are the savanna and the forest. And that's, I suppose, there could be somewhat of a discussion held to decide if desert elephants would be considered a subspecies, but I think it falls within the savanna elephant realm in terms of size and habitat, even though it is so extreme. But only the two are recognized at the moment. In terms of the toenails for the front and hind feet, so for the front toe there are 4 toenails, and the back there are 3. Sometimes you can see a really tiny one right on the side of the front and back foot, but most of the time it is the prominent ones are 4 in the front and 3 in the back. All right, I think those might be some vultures circling there, but we are going to leave Oldonyo and head over to Safari Hook. Oh wow, it's definitely hotting up. Zebras are here cooling down, my goodness. Wildebeest, springbok, gemsbok, it's all happening.
Let's go and take a look. See you out there.
What does it take to handle the wild? Balance. Determination. Focus.
Yaku!
And gear that can take a beating so you don't have to.
My full name is Mpomu Tusitikani. Best part of my job is coming to see nature. Worst part of my job is logging. That's the worst thing ever, because you have to log amount of footage. You sit in front of that computer and yeah, you think of deleting the footage, but no, they need the footage. If I want a camel, probably a soccer player. I know some people don't believe me, but I'm very good, and I'm very fast.
There's some ellies that we're approaching now.
The light on her as well is absolutely gorgeous.
So we are going to enjoy the rest of this sunset.
Wow, 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 this is absolutely crazy.
And thank you for joining us. For myself and Can, we will see you next time.
Wildlife Lady, it is a beautiful scene. I also enjoy seeing the zebras come into the water and wet their bellies like that. And not only them, but we also see it with oryx sometimes, the gemsbok here, or the springbok too. Looks like the zebras are coming for a second round, or a second group is coming. So pretty when they line up like this. Well, how cool is this? We are here at Mahali, Missouri, and we have some beautiful weavers that are busy weaving. And you can just see how busy they are. I'm so happy that it's that time of year again. My goodness me, they are a treat to watch. The sound of them, to see them doing their thing. I could sit for hours, and I know we have always enjoyed having them on our live drives as well. Koala, I agree. They are so fascinating and interesting to watch. trying to work out exactly which species it is. Now, of course, this is East Africa, so some of the species may vary, but I do seem to think there's a light eye there, which would mean that they are lesser masked, and also more of the mask on the face in comparison to other yellow weaver species that we get. Stephen, hello. You are watching these beautiful birds from Narok County in Kenya. Well, welcome. That's fantastic to have you on board with us, and I hope that you are enjoying the show and also seeing your country represented on our Live at the Waterhole show. There's some beautiful places that we get to enjoy throughout the Masai Mara and the surrounding areas as well. Rift Valley, Wellington Torres. And so these birds will be building as many nests as they can to try and impress the ladies. It seems like they're all trying to find some born nesting material. We're going to head back over to Oldonyo. 2 boys are still here. A third one has joined them. He is huge. And the zebra's also there on the left. Wow, the elephant at the back has huge tusks. My goodness me. They are very impressive. Not as big as 1 tons, but he's borderline tusking at the moment.
See you out on the safari.
It could be a very exciting morning.
The Wild Earth Impact Foundation is a non-profit that uses the power of wildlife storytelling as a force for good. We create sustainable development projects that showcase conservation stories, empower people, and inspire environmental action. As a registered South African PBO, you can make a tax-deductible donation to the Wild Earth Impact Foundation. To find out more, visit our website.
Oh, she's gonna catch it.
Come on, Tommy. Watch this, we're about to see a kill.
You can see how close he is from where I am.
Every month, something wild lands in your inbox. From rare sightings and behind-the-scenes secrets to expert stories, seasonal changes, and exclusive travel opportunities, the Wild Earth Journal is your free monthly mailer, packed with the magic of the wild straight from the field. It's fun, it's free, it's full of surprises. Sign up now on the Wild Earth website.
And then there was one. Well, this is a really, really impressive elephant bull. While he enjoys his drink here at the waterhole, we're going to head over to Tau. So always variety here at Tau, whether it's the water back there, we've got some of the water birds that are hanging out, some Egyptian geese definitely, and a larger individual there on the left. I wonder if that's a spur-winged goose. Some impalas in the background. I don't know if the elephants have visited Tau yet today. Always look forward to them here. And Nina.
My full name is Maxine Gaines. Most people that know me really well call me Max. I'm a mum. I have two boys. One is 16 years old and one is 14 years old. I'm a very, very proud mama of my two boys. I've just always been passionate about leopards. I'm passionate about their conservation. I'm just passionate about everything to do with leopards. I love them.
Join our expert guides at dawn for a live, immersive safari as the bush comes to life.
Found ourselves a chameleon, and look how he's changed color.
Every sunrise brings new discoveries.
Pound for pound, a leopard is one of the strongest cats around.
Ask questions, share your thoughts, and connect with nature, live and in real time.
Great excitement, great happiness.
Start your day with adventure.
These waterbuck are doing what they do best here, crossed over in between this very marshy area where they're finding this delicious green grass. And you can see now, having seen the lechwe earlier in Botswana, the similarities. I don't find the lechwe as fluffy as the waterbuck, but a similar look to the face, I would say. Looks like there were some wildebeest that came maybe for a drink. They're starting to head off now, probably carry on grazing, looking for any signs of greenery that they could find out there. It's tough to be a grazer throughout the dry season, but their time is coming. The rains are near. I didn't see these earlier. There's a yellow-billed stork, some spoonbills and some egrets there. Lots of white going on. Alright, we're going to head over to Moela. Oh, lovely. Wow, definitely looks like there's a change in weather happening over here. Nice to see some giraffes though about. I think they've definitely had some rain. I can hear some movement by the water. I think that might be elephants. But it'll be interesting to see how this whole landscape changes. It was just sort of a dust bowl earlier in the year. I wonder if it's going to green up completely. That would be amazing. Koala, I agree. I think it is very dark here. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know if it's currently raining, but it does look like there is, I don't know if a storm is threatening or if it's just a build-up for rain. But it is looking very dark. I mean, it's the same time of day there that it is here, and we've got some very light cloud, a bit of sun coming through, even in comparison to spots in Namibia where we were. All right, let's head over to Camelthorne for the last few minutes of the show. Oh, well, I'm so glad the hippos are back and enjoying the coolness of the water there. And yeah, it doesn't look like they've moved for a while by how dry the skin is on tops of their backs. But everyone, it's been a wonderful show today. Wow. I mean, the highlight, of course, being those hunting lionesses and the fact that one actually made a kill. We got to see it run off with a little something. But that was so cool, and lots of lion activity in that area as well, which is nice to look forward to. Thank you for joining us and sending through all of your comments and questions as well. It's so appreciated to hear from all of you. And Joanne, thank you. It was lovely having you on board. And yes, indeed, have a good Tuesday, everyone. I will be on Drive later this afternoon, so if you are a YouTube member or explorer, I will see you there. But to everybody else, we will see you on our live drives again tomorrow. Of course, Live at the Waterhole will be back as well. I won't be with you tomorrow, but I am looking forward to seeing you all on our live safaris. So make sure that you do stay tuned right here to Wild Earth. And yes, we look forward to seeing you later and all around. Make sure that you do enjoy the drive later or tomorrow. I will see you then, everyone. Goodbye for now.